G'day Spurs fans, Paul Hotspur hippie here, the only psychedelic sock show on the internet. Just out for a bit of a stroll. It's my first day off in quite a while. I've been working flat out, trying to make hay while there's no football. No real Tottenham news. There's a couple of things to chat about, but that will go down this way. There's a nice little walk near me in Gladesville, little bush track, very nice. So there's no real transfer news coming out of Spurs. It's is Mbeumo coming or isn't he? And rumours are, I suppose he's heading towards Man United, and then he's heading towards us. And I saw Chris Cowling's take on it, and he also talked about the other news, which is kind of linked in a way, which is the new big hotel, I don't know, casino complex or what the bloody hell they're building at Tottenham. And Chris was saying, well, since we got the new stadium, how come we're still not playing? We're not setting the world on fire with players' wages after this stadium. And I think he's right. I don't see what's changed at Tottenham. The only thing I did notice, I haven't looked at last year's financial reports because that's not my bread and butter. But our debt, last time I looked, our debt had increased. So I don't know how that's happening. And I'm just wondering, well, okay, if you're going to build all these hotels, where's that money coming from? Where's it coming from? It's, is it going to be more debt? Why aren't we spending it on footballers? It's, it looks like shonky business to me. When are we going to be finished with all this development and crap at Spurs? And when are we going to start seeing more success? Levy's saying we want to compete on all fronts, and we're going to, we want to win the league and the Champions League. And it looks like any spare money we can raise is going to go on to stupid bloody hotels. I mean, last time I went to Tottenham, it was a long time ago. I don't know if you'd go there for a holiday. So I suppose you'd be staying there overnight if you're going to go and see, I don't know, Taylor Swift or something like that. But then what's going to be the next thing? Oh, well, we've got rich people coming in. So we need what, an airport? Tottenham Airport? We need to raise money for that. It's crazy. It's just building an empire. It doesn't look to me as if there's any sign of maybe a takeover or a sale happening if they're doing stuff like this. You sort of think they'd put up shop a little bit, close up, not do anything for a while. And, it takes me back to Mbeumo. If the reason he's going to Manchester United is because they can pay him more, well, do we want him or not? Do we want him or not? I mean, I'm surprised. I guess as far as a footballer goes, I'd be thinking, well, you're going to be playing Champions League, you're going to be playing for a boss that you like. But it comes down to the dollars, doesn't it? It comes down to the dosh these days, unfortunately. And not that I'm thinking that there's anything particularly wrong with that. We all do that in life, don't we, to a certain extent. We can all be bought and sold. That's capitalism for you. But it's just a shame that I don't see what's changed at Tottenham. And is it going to be, it's like I don't know, it's like a Ponzi scheme. It's like, okay, we've got the stadium, but now to really capitalise on the stadium, we need these hotels and office blocks. And then it'll be, to really capitalise on the hotels and apartments, we need to build more entertainment facilities. And when does it stop? Meanwhile, we're still, not paying high wages. We're not winning. The anomaly that Ange did to win us that cup, that effort that was required for the players in that competition was immense. And I can't see where we're going at the moment. I really can't. You'd think a player like Mbeumo, if Frank really wants him, I would have thought he's very gettable. The other rumours, as usual, Eze is back on the cards. That's always the way, isn't it? You know, when can we start being just a football team again? That's what I want to know. All these fingers in pies, I mean, I get it, additional revenue and all that sort of stuff, but you have to pay a lot of money or raise a lot of capital to build that stuff. I mean, have you seen the size of the development proposal? They're huge. These skyscrapers next to the Spurs ground. How's that going to be paid for? Is it some sort of private equity, or is it going to be more debt on the club that, of course, no one is paying apart from fans, because we're the primary revenue source. So we pay, even little old me paying for streaming services, a bit of that money will go into paying the debt for some bloody hotels. And you don't see other clubs doing it this way. We're a big enough club and a big enough fan base to be able to support a team. We just are. Other teams do it that are smaller than us. Doesn't seem to be a problem when it comes to Spurs. Now we can't spend the money on our primary focus business, which is winning games of football. We've got to build all this other crap. And no, man, not having it. And it just seems to be the way of big business, or failing upward, as I call it, because it's never enough. You know, if we do this, then things will be better. And yeah, things would be better if we did this extra thing and invested in this extra thing here. And I don't know, I got the feeling that a huge hotel entertainment complex in Tottenham is going to be a white elephant. I can't see it. I get it, people might want to go stay somewhere for match days, but does it warrant that? I mean, most people would be going to like, do you have travel lodges, or, you know, you're not Marriott, what's the Holiday Inn? Is there a Holiday Inn in like Walthamstow or something people could go to instead? And it's just a shame that, you know, Tottenham releases this as news instead of we're pursuing players. Like I say, Mbumo, Eze's back on the rumour mill as well. Meanwhile, Liverpool have splashed out. They don't have, you know, huge apartment complexes and hotels next to their ground, but they have got a lot of fan base, as we have as well. We do at Tottenham. We're one of the biggest clubs in England. Why we need to be faffing around with all this, keeping our eyes off the ball when there's games of football to be played? It's such a huge distraction. I mean, some of the other things that Spurs have done, hey, if you want to do a skywalk or do a tour of the stadium or all that other touristy stuff, yeah, why not? But building these huge tower blocks next to Spurs, man, oh man, when's that going to pay for itself? Like I say, we're incurring debt. If us, the fans, are paying for it, where's the payback? It's going to take, I don't know, 30 years? So in 30 years, maybe we might be able to start buying players or something like that? Nah, because by then we'll need the airport, won't we? And the water park or something like that. So it's disappointing. But anyway, as far as the transfer news goes, like I've been saying before, I'm not too fussed at the moment. I'm not sweating, because I think we've got a pretty good squad. And I'll let Thomas Frank decide what he wants to do. Hopefully he's got a big say in it. But I don't know. Leaves a bit of a bad taste in my mouth that, you know, Levy has the reputation of being a great businessman. I don't see it. I really don't see it. If you look at the financial records, there doesn't look like any sort of stroke of genius in that at all. And, you know, it's just trying to use wealth and capital to generate more capital, but none of it was his own. It all came from us. And it's just going to be pumped into, I think it could be easily a white elephant. You know, if we have to support a hotel and things don't go well, what happens to the football team? It's crazy, absolutely crazy. It's too, you know, I like risk in football. I like, you know, and I like what Thomas Frank said about risk the other day, where he was saying, you know, as long as players try, take a chance. If they mess up, fair enough. I'm all for that. But in this sort of business world, where it just seems to be the the conventional wisdom is that if you've got a lot of money, you're smart. It's bonkers. You've got a lot of money, you're probably quite stupid. I mean, you know, Elon Musk has blown up another rocket, and his robo-taxis have safety passengers in them to drive the bloody things. There comes a point where businesses fail because ego and hubris blinker decisions, and these materialistic billionaires think that they can keep going and going and building and building and building, and some of the times it does, but sometimes they just fail. It just goes all poof. And if this goes poof, our football club goes poof. I don't want to see it. I don't want the hotels. Don't want the hotels. It doesn't matter to me if that means other teams pull away from us and we become a mid-table team with cup success. Hey, I'd rather that than put it all on the line for some dopey pipe dream to make Tottenham like Las Vegas. I mean, God's sakes. Anyway, till next time, folks. Peace and love, man, and come on, you Spurs.